In this video, we'll look at naming and formula writing for binary molecular compounds. An acid can be characterized by compounds of hydrogen made up in a covalent or molecular nonmetals. And because we're focused on binary ones, they're going to have 2 atoms. The bonding within them are covalent bonds, but we look at that in a different part of the course. We've spent a lot of time working with ionic compounds, which contain ions, and when you want to write the formula of an ionic compound, you write the cation and the anion. That method applies to ionic compounds, but it doesn't work when we have molecular compounds because, as you can see in this table, when nonmetals join together, there are many, many possibilities sometimes of how they can combine to make each other stable. With ionic compounds, we had multivalent metals, but with these ones, there's sometimes even more than just 2 or 3 options. And so we have a different naming system. And it's actually even more straightforward because we don't have to do much work at all. We simply read the name and use the information in the name to tell us how many of each type of atom we need to use. So following along with some of these examples, N2O, dinitrogen monoxide. There are 2 nitrogens, di, monoxide, mono means 1. With this one here, N2O3, dinitrogen trioxide. The prefixes that you need are listed in this table here. Going the other way, if you want to use the information from the name to write the formula, you simply take the number from the prefix. So di is 2, nitrogen, so 2 nitrogens. Pent is 5, 5 oxygens. So dinitrogen pentoxide. And just the same as we did with binary ionic compounds, the first name in the formula, the first element in the name is just its element name, so we don't change it. So in this case, it's nitrogen. And then for the second element in the formula, we use the ide name. Now there's one exception that you need to pay attention to, and you're seeing it here. So in this one, there is 1 nitrogen. So if we follow our rule where we use the prefix, we would say mononitrogen monoxide. And then this one, mononitrogen dioxide. But there's a rule for naming when we have a molecular compound where we don't start with mono. So if there's only one of the first element, you just start with the element name. I always think of carbon monoxide to help me because we don't say monocarbon monoxide, we just say carbon monoxide. And so that's a good example of that. Okay. The rules are formally written here, okay, and there's some examples for you to try. Good luck. Ask if you need it.